Let's enjoy some time at EPCOT. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt. And it is a breezy but nice day here at Central Florida. EPCOT is looking wonderful. It's about 75 degrees. Gonna get up into the mid 80s today. And I am going to make a beeline over to Spaceship Earth. I did a test earlier this week and it seemed like the Wi-Fi held up okay. So we are going to check it out. Heather said it is a stunning view here at the entrance to EPCOT, and Heather, I agree. It looks beautiful. The new EPCOT entrance experience has been really transformative for this area of the park. The flowers, the new music, the fountain, the flags, all look great. Mary, good morning to you. Arisha, good morning. Thank you for joining and welcome. Carla from cool Saskatchewan. We'll send you a little bit of Florida warmth here. Hello, Emmy. Good morning to you. It's nice to see you on the broadcast. Welcome to EPCOT. It's a breezy day today, but it's nice. The sun is out, a few clouds in the sky, but it's a good-looking day. Loretta, good morning to you. So there is continued construction here at the entrance to EPCOT. Lots of moving walls as Disney continues to spiff up this area, especially replacing a lot of the concrete, making sure that everything is going to look great for the 50th anniversary. The new fountain here with the pylons, really beautiful during the day and spectacular at night, especially with the lighting effects on. Something really nice to see. Ruth, hello to you in Maine. Good morning. Debbie has joined. Welcome to EPCOT. We're going to make our way over to Spaceship Earth, as so many people do when they first enter. I have historically not done live broadcast of Spaceship Earth just because the Wi-Fi did not hold up or the cellular service. But I've got a new phone. I did a test and it seemed like it worked. So hold on to your hats. We're going to give it a try. Emmy, thank you for being here. Hello. George has joined the broadcast. Welcome, George. So even though the entrance spot here at EPCOT is looking better and better as each day goes on, still plenty of construction happening here. All right, it says 5-minute standby. We're going to take it at its word. Actually, this looks like this could be the case. Joseph's got a couple weeks to go before flowers. Karen said, shameless plug, loved the Bruce pin. Thank you for that. I like that pin as well. Actually, that was kind of a very cool one. So you're prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club, you know. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Todd said, another great Saturday. Indeed it is. So this wall directly to our right is brand new, has been put up as Disney is doing some concrete replacement, as best I understand, between Spaceship Earth and the pin trading shop. Linda says, EPCOT is a favorite. Alicia, good morning. From Houston with her son. Good morning to both of you. So fingers crossed, everyone, that we will have a good broadcast inside Spaceship Earth. Historically, that has not been the case, but I haven't tried it in a while live. I did do a test. Looked pretty good. So we're going to give it a shot. Heather asked if there is any news on the refurbishment of Spaceship Earth. That seems to be a project that has gone on hold because Disney has had to make some tough decisions about where to budget their funds. So don't anticipate that happening anytime in the immediate future. Chip says Spaceship Earth is a favorite ride. Glad you're going to get a chance to check it out. Emmy asked if it's windy. It is extremely windy, Emmy. I've got to kind of hold on to my hat or else it's going to blow away. Larry has joined. Hello. John said, too bad we cannot ride the People Mover. John, I agree with you. People Mover is supposed to come back next weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. That's from Jeff Valet. I may not be saying his name right. President of the Walt Disney World Resort. Did a post over on Instagram. You can check out the details at worldofwalt.com. That was the breaking news on Friday. Hey, Dawn, welcome to the broadcast. Valerie is going to be here on May 21st, a year and a half since the last visit. Glad that you are getting an opportunity to return. Seems like the crowds are definitely increasing here at Walt Disney World. As a pass holder, it's getting tough to get park pass reservations. I'm hoping that one of these days Disney is going to increase the park capacity because it's just tough to get in. The past couple weeks was not able to be in the parks, but instead had to do some things outside of the parks, which is still fun. Stuff actually I'd wanted to do for a while. Had a chance to check out the Skyliner. Also had a chance to take the ferry boat over to the Magic Kingdom and then the new walkway that connect the Magic Kingdom back to the Grand Floridian. Mary Ellen says, hope they don't refurbish until her next visit. This Spaceship Earth attraction really is a classic. It has undergone some changes over time, but it's a good one. Joni has joined. Hello. Tracy says, loves the mural. It is beautiful. Yeah, really did a nice job with that. Krista says, July seems far away, but we'll be here soon. Dawn says, can't wait to ride the People Mover. Dawn, me too. It's been way too long. It's exciting that we have an official reopening date from Disney, so can't wait. Unfortunately, I can't get a park pass for next weekend. Otherwise, I would be there to check it out. Dawn says, love their pin from the Pin of the Month Club. Dawn, that's great to hear. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a member. Jen from Delaware, 15 days to go. One.
Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Please watch your children.
All right. So let's enter our information. My language is English. Gina says People Mover is a favorite. It's one of my favorites too, actually. I'm very excited that it's coming back. Lewis asked if I think fireworks are going to come back. I'm not sure if they're going to come back in the near term. I would guess it's still going to be a bit of time. That's just my personal guess here.
Welcome aboard. When the man is ready, please show us where you're from.
Let's see, where am I from? Here. And here. And here. Ooh, not from Tampa, but okay, close enough.
Make sure your face is clearly visible and wait for the flash. Good. Sending photos to the future.
All right, let's see how that turns out.
Linking you now to your guide.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet is sailing through the universe of time, and for a brief moment, we have been among its passengers. But where are we going? And what kind of world will we discover? Surprisingly, the answers lie in our past. Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back in time together. I'll show you how our ancestors created the world we know today. And then it will be your turn to create the world of tomorrow. Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins. We are alone, struggling to survive, until we learn to communicate with one another. Now we can hunt as a team, and survive together. It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea, recording our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever. This unknown Egyptian pounding reeds flat is inventing papyrus, a sort of paper. Papyrus in turn creates better record keeping, plans, designs, and unfortunately taxes. But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilizations. this point, each civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians, who trade with all of them, have a solution. They create a simple common alphabet, adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? Thank the Phoenicians. The ancient Greeks were great inventors of the future. First, they established public schools, and then began teaching an intriguing new subject called mathematics. And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. With lessons learned from the Greeks, the Romans create a powerful empire. To move their armies around, they build a system of roads all over the known world. Rome built the first World Wide Web, and it's leading us into the future. But then we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. Meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly recording books by hand. But that is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance. Technology races headlong into the future, and soon people all over the world are sharing life's most important moments faster than ever before.
Driving the Golden Spike. Transcontinental Railroad complete.
By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth, and in 1969, from somewhere else.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first, very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. if everyone could have one of these amazing machines in their own house? There's just one problem. They're as big as a house. The solution comes in, of all places, a garage in California. Young people with a passion for shaping the future put the power of the computer in everyone's hands. Together, we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance. After 30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our Spaceship Earth.
Please remain seated. Attention, you are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time travelers. Attention, travelers. Please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward for your return to Earth. In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward.
For the first time in history, all of us can have a say about the kind of world we want to live in. The choices we have made for the past 30,000 years have been inventing the future one day at a time. And now, it's your turn. Let's have some fun creating the future, shall we? On your computer screen, answer a few questions for us. Then we'll show you a new world, custom made just for you. Ready?
Let's see.
Well done. Now, along with your answers, let's add in some amazing new technology that we happen to know about. Along with your answers, let's add in some amazing new technology that we happen to know about. And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future. Here in your future, getting away on vacation is a breeze. Your smart suitcase knows where you're going and what you'll need. And with solar power from your home fueling station, you're off. Don't worry about the house. A PDA with remote control can take care of anything you forgot. You'll leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. You've already planned the trip with your virtual travel agent. Hotels, check. Restaurants, check. Guided tours, check. You'll never get bored on the journey because your car's holographic gaming technology keeps you connected to friends back home. You'll travel quickly and safely to places you can't imagine visiting today. And the moment you arrive at your ultimate vacation destination, you can dive right in to the future. should I say the beginning, of your future.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and make together. See you in the future.
All right, see you in the future.
Welcome back, time travelers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
Looks like we have a bit of delay. We're very close to the exit, but not quite there. Karen, good morning to you. Ellen has joined the broadcast. Hi, Ellen. Karen said, World of Walt rocks. Karen, thank you for that. Susan said, no picture of me in the video. Yeah, I think that Disney's facial recognition software has a little bit of a tough time with masks.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
Project Tomorrow awaits. Actually, not a lot going on out there, given closure of the pandemic, but we will take a look at the map. Looks like maybe the map isn't working, actually. We'll check it out. Thank you. Megan says, never been on Spaceship Earth. Glad you had a chance to check it out today. It is a classic. Disney had announced it was going to make some updates to the attraction, changing the story, and basically brightening things up, but that is delayed. So it looks like very few photos of people's faces. Actually, a few did come through. Mine didn't, up on the screens. And it looks like the big globe that shows where people reside didn't quite work either. These are tough days for sure. Joan says, thanks for it. Not able to travel anymore. Joan, happy to bring a little bit of Disney fun to you. Thank you for joining me. Someone said, husband hit French. All right, we are still going to walk around a little bit here. So wanted to get into Spaceship Earth while the line was down. I was very happy that it was open. Seemed like it was open probably half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour before the park's official opening time of 11. So we can see over here to our right behind the construction wall, the work continues to transform the former Interventions, former Communicore, to a new shopping location. The replacement for Mouse Gear has been officially named. I think it's the Creation Shop. We're also going to get a Club Cool back. Disney has confirmed that, so pretty exciting news. A lot of construction going on here in the Future World Celebration section of EPCOT. Some of it is starting to pay off, especially in the entrance area, but it will be exciting. Disney has announced that the Mouse Gear replacement is supposed to be up and rocking this summer, so it's exciting to see. Larissa said, broadcaster, a highlight of the Saturday. Thank you so much for that. All right, we're going to make our way through the maze of construction walls. We'll take a peek at what's happening with Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we'll take a little tour past some of the Future World sections of the park. Krista said, is Spaceship Earth different from Mission Space? Good question. They both have space in the title, but they are two different attractions. Spaceship Earth is in the geodesic sphere, the ball as many people like to call it. It's a story of the history of communication. And it's a slow-moving dark ride, the one we just went on. Mission Space is also in Epcot, also in Future World, but a different attraction. It is more of a thrilling journey into space where you feel as if you are taking off in a spaceship. Melissa said, how about electric umbrellas? So yes, there will be a replacement for electric umbrella. It used to be in the building. We saw it back there a couple minutes ago. We haven't seen a lot of details. We did see some concept art for the replacement. There will be another restaurant there. But we don't have a name, we don't have an opening date, but construction does continue. So new Guardians of the Galaxy to our left, and then straight ahead we can see Mission Space. Cheryl, hello to you. Joan said, anybody remember when they had a robot that sketched your picture? That's very interesting. I do not remember that myself. Sounds pretty cool, but Epcot has gone through a lot of changes over the years. I do remember when you could do, which was amazing at the time, a video call with someone to make a dining reservation. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this person on a video and they're seeing me on a video. When will this ever happen in the real world? Well, now it happens every day for our smartphones in our pockets. But back then in the 80s, that was incredible technology, extraordinarily expensive, very cutting edge. So Guardians of the Galaxy building, construction continues on the exterior. You can see some of this, I think it's sort of construction cladding that is going on. So even up at the top where the solar panels are going to be reinstalled. So it's hard to know what's happening on the inside. We have seen some photos from Disney that the roller coaster track seems to be in place. Very innovative new ride system. Can't wait to check it out. But we don't know when Guardians of the Galaxy is going to open. Probably not this year. And in part, it seems to be dependent on when the actors can shoot the interior films for the ride. Jeff says, loves the MGM and Beverly t-shirts. Jeff, thank you for that. Thank you for supporting the site by going over to worldofwaltstore.com, check out the t-shirt shop, or sign up for the Pin of the Month Club. If you haven't done so, you can also go to worldofwaltstore.com and sign up for the free ParksCon virtual conference that's going to be happening in a couple weeks. You can get a free ticket. There is an opportunity to upgrade the pass as well, so please check it out. Wendy says, shameless plug from New Jersey to get the Pin of the Month Club. Fun. Thank you for that. And you win the award for prompting the second shameless plug. If you'd like to have a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. So we continue our tour around Future World. We're going to hang a left here. We're going to check out the Buzz Topiary, see what's happening at Spaceship Earth, Mission Space. And then we'll walk around past Test Track. We'll see what the wait time looks like, and make our way over towards Imagination and the seas and the land. So Play Pavilion, it seems like all of the exterior roofing tiles have been replaced, at least as best as we can see it from here, but no timing on when the Play Pavilion is going to open, because it is designed apparently to be a very interactive space. It may just not be something that Disney's going to be opening while they're still dealing with effects of the pandemic. All right, we got the Great Buzz Lightyear Topiary here. Looks really good. Mission Space looks good as well. Carolyn says, loves the Epcot shirt. Wonderful, thank you for that. Susan says, go to China and have an egg roll. Susan, I like how you roll. Egg roll, yeah, that's good. Lisa, hello from the sweetest place on earth, Hershey, Pennsylvania. I have never been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, but I think I would like to go just to breathe in the air. John provided the link to the site, worldofwalt.com. John, thank you for that. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, I would highly recommend doing it. You can go to worldofwalt.com. On any page, you can sign up. Free newsletter comes out every week and gives you a great recap on Mondays of the week's past news. Many people do follow on Facebook, and I appreciate that. It's a good way to get breaking news. But it's very likely that Facebook, in all its algorithmic wisdom, is not giving you all the news that I post. If you check out the worldofwalt.com newsletter, you will be able to get a recap every Monday and won't miss out. All right, Test Track, very busy. Wow, really, really busy. I'm kind of cutting through some line here. Standby wait. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's up too high. 55 minutes, which actually isn't all that bad, considering the humongous, what appears to be a humongous line. But social distancing really stretches things out. Janet said, will I do a broadcast from Mission Space? So Janet, unfortunately, that is an attraction that does not lend itself to doing a broadcast. There's really just inches between your face and the screen that comes down. So just not one that I can do a broadcast of. It is a great attraction, though. I do enjoy it. Gail says, Hershey Chocolate Theme Park. Yes, I have not been to the city or the theme park, but both seem like they would be appealing to me. Robert says, when will the EPCOT monorail be back? Robert, it's a great question, and we do not know the answer. Disney has not provided any hints to that. Kevin says, where are the Jaminators? You know, that is a fun group. Oftentimes in the olden days, you would see them over here in this area. Disney has had some presentations by that percussion group and the Canada stage as part of some of the festivals. So it is good that they are still around, still jamming. So the Future Creations shop straight ahead, the new mouse gear. You can see new glass has gone up. There's still some outside cladding that needs to be put together. But Disney has provided some concept art. You can go check it out at worldofwalt.com. The shop should open up this summer. I'm very much looking forward to it. Can't wait to see. Disney's playing up the fact that not only is it going to be a mouse gear replacement and a shop to buy souvenirs, but that it's going to have some interactive elements. And they've got some interesting tidbits in the concept art, like people on their iPads or tablets, things like that. So it's going to be interesting to check out. Marianne said, Finding Nemo and the aquarium. I enjoy the Seas with Nemo and Friends very much. Not always so great for doing a broadcast when you're under several 100,000 gallons of water. The connection just doesn't hold up. But it is a fun thing to try. And actually, you know, I used to have a problem with Spaceship Earth doing a broadcast. It would never work. Just the broadcast would not hold up through the internet connection. But maybe the cellular connections have improved. Maybe my phone has gotten a little bit better. So I'm going to have to check out, maybe do a test of the Seas and then see if I can do a broadcast. Jeff said, where are we going to be next Saturday? Jeff, we're probably going to be right back here at EPCOT. EPCOT seems to be the easiest park pass reservation to get. I was able to get one. Maybe instead of spending the time in Future World, we'll see if we can check out a little bit more of World Showcase. Great topiaries over here. Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie. We're going to check out the huge flower beds over here that frame the Imagination Pavilion. Vernon has joined. Hello to you. Michelle is in Texas. Hi, Michelle. So these flower beds just look wonderful. So beautiful. The colors, the flowers are doing great. And there's a sign down here. You probably can't see it. It says, special thanks to Brightview Landscape for their participation in the EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. That's interesting. It's not often that you see Disney do a shout out to a third party when it comes to the operation of the parks. So they must be very thankful for the folks at Brightview. John says, EPCOT next week works. Okay, good deal. Sarah says, gets motion sick. Maybe talking about Mission Space, not sure. Sorry, I missed some of the conversation there. Ted says, take us to the bakery in France. Oh, such good stuff there. Julie, hello to you. There's a nice breeze here today. Seems like the wind has ticked down just a bit from when I started the broadcast, but still very nice. Tammy says, beautiful floral designs. Melissa as well, beautiful flowers. Just looks great. And I am always so thankful that I am not the one who has to deal with the weeds. As I look at the flowers here, it just seems like these impatiens, which is what I think they are, I'm not very good at flowers, are doing amazingly well. They're very full. Looks good. Cheryl says it is absolutely beautiful. Cheryl, I agree. Dolores says beautiful as well. Karen says too cold for the flowers in Pennsylvania yet. Spring is coming. It's definitely popped here in Florida, that's for sure. Actually, we've had just amazing weather here in Central Florida. Mid 70s up to maybe mid 80s. The humidity hasn't cranked up yet. It's just been great. So I'm waiting though. Summertime is on the way, and our time for heat and humidity is coming, but I'm going to enjoy the spring while we've got it. Roberta, hello to you from Iowa. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me here for our little tour around Future World at EPCOT. Had a chance to check out Spaceship Earth. First time I think ever that I've done a live broadcast of Spaceship Earth after I had a chance to test the connection. I also think that my new phone does better with dark scenes. In the past, when I had tried to even take pictures or video inside Spaceship Earth, it was just too dark. So not sure if Disney has done something to maybe amp up the lighting a little bit. It's probably more so that my phone has gotten better, which is great. Great Lion King floral right here. Simba looking a little concerned about being held up so high, but very nicely done. Rafiki's doing his thing. Susan said she's got some warm weather in South Florida. Typically a few degrees warmer down there than we have here. Actually, I'm going to take a moment to wander up here and see if the jumping fountains are doing their jumping. That's always kind of fun. I think they may not be, but we're going to go up and check it out just for fun. Eric, hello to you. It's got 35 days to go. Eric, that's going to go by quickly. I hope you have a wonderful visit. It really does my heart good to see so many people have got new trips planned. Some things are getting back to normal. It's very exciting. All right, welcome to Imagination. Tony from Puxatawny, excuse me. Nice to see you. Larry from Van Wert, Ohio. Jaslyn's asking about the weather. Weather here is, well, it's amazing. So probably 76, 77. I'm sure it's up a couple degrees from when I checked right before. It's going to be up to the mid 80s today. Pretty breezy. You're probably hearing some wind noise on the microphone. But just beautiful. Not too humid yet. Not too scorching hot yet. Definitely enjoying the weather. Okay, so the jumping fountains are not operating, which I guess I knew that. It's a pandemic thing. But it will be fun when they come back. Can't wait for it. Hey, Susan. Nice to see you. Says, thanks for the tour. Therese from Nevada says, it's pretty. Thanks for the Disney fix. Can't wait to go again. Thank you for joining me and being a part of it. Thanks to everyone for being here on the broadcast. I know I say this often. I hope you don't get tired of it, but I say it because it's true. I really do enjoy conversing back and forth. Thank you for all your comments. It's a fun way to have a live conversation. That's one of the things that I love about Facebook Live. Thank you also for the hearts and the thumbs up, especially for the shares. Great way to get the word out. So thank you for that. Pam has joined. Hello. Ted said, the weather is amazing between April and the end of May. It is really nice. I am enjoying it fully. Oh, I got the Figment topiary. He looks good. That is a nice shot right there. Figment in front of the sign with the purple impatiens and the pyramids in the back. Steve, thank you very much. Hey, Linda, thanks for joining the broadcast. Welcome. Sandy says, looks forward to the broadcast. Thank you for that. It looks like the butterfly house is up and operational. That is interesting. I think I'm going to go and check it out. Let's see how the internet does here as I go through the chain fence. Good morning.
Right, go ahead.
Okay. And in we go. I see butterflies everywhere. Wow, very cool. Butterflies, butterflies, how cool. Very amazing. Kathy said, glad they moved the legacy walls, didn't get rid of them. I actually just took some photos of the legacy walls this morning. First time I had wandered over to that side. Plant a butterfly garden together. Choose a sunny spot. Provide host plants. Plant nectar. There is a butterfly that I thought was just going to land on my phone right there. Jaslyn said, no way they have a butterfly house. Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, we have butterflies going on everywhere here. Amazing. Linda said, made her day. Linda, thank you for being here. John said, never been to the butterfly house until now. It is something that's really fun to take a few minutes and just check out. This sign seems to be one that the butterflies are very happy about. Dory says, loves it. It's amazing. Just amazing to see so many butterflies in one spot. Betty says, thank you, made her Saturday. Betty, thank you for being here. Darlene says, it's a beautiful butterfly house. It sure is. Very fun to see. Oh, and this is always interesting to check out. So they have a spot where you can see the butterflies in various stages coming out of their cocoons. Some critters trying to get out. Very fun. Caswell says, is this a permanent exhibit? It's not. It's something that comes up seasonally as part of Flower and Garden. It's kind of fun to see. So it's one of those things where if you were here for the festival, you can check it out. It's limited time. Susan says, never knew this existed. This is one of those little things that is just sort of, you might stumble across. You can spend a few minutes, and it's really a lot of fun. You can see a lot of butterflies have escaped from the top level and are still to escape from the bottom. Looks otherworldly, isn't that cool? Michelle says, there are a lot of butterflies. You are right. Can't say I've ever seen this many butterflies all in one spot in the real world, but it is fun to see here. Gina Tristan said, very cool. Trying to catch some of the bigger ones here. Robert said, beautiful. Susan said, very cool. Fun to see for sure. Carol says, never seen this before. Donna says, every year in April and May. I think so. Yep. Part of Flower and Garden. It's a temporary exhibit, but one that's a lot of fun to spend a few minutes with. You can see actually a sign here that shows some of the different butterflies that are in the butterfly house. Yeah, Kimberly responded, said, only during the festival. Mandy said, could spend hours here. I agree with you, actually. It's just fun to see the butterflies coming out of their, I don't know what you call those things, habitats, chrysalis. I don't know what that one's called. I don't think it's a chrysalis, but their birthing place. All right.
It's still on your leg? Why is that butterfly still on your leg?
Looks like that butterfly escaped. Or maybe he's one who was born on the outside. All right, we continue our tour of the Future World section of EPCOT. A beautiful time to be here with so many flowers out and some fun things to see along the way, like the butterfly house. Glad we stumbled across that one. Susan said her mom had a butterfly land on her. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if that's good luck. It should be. Tom said they need a bat house for Halloween. Yes. It'll be interesting to see, actually. I wonder if there's a spot at Animal Kingdom where you might be able to see some bats. There might be. Jody's got 30 days to go and can't wait. Jody, hope you have a great visit. A lot of people making their way to the land, probably, so they can have a meal at Sunshine Seasons, or maybe, more likely, checking out Soarin'. Tracy said a beautiful exhibit. Carla said chrysalis is the right word. Oh, thank you for that. I don't know why I had that in my head. Just didn't think it was the right phrase. I haven't used that word in, well, forever. I don't know if I've ever used that word before. More beautiful flowers here. Great contrast to these red flowers against the blue of the seas. Lucille is watching. Hi, Lucille. Barbie says they have a bat house you can tour year-round at the Animal Kingdom. Thank you for that. I was thinking maybe there was a spot in Animal Kingdom, but I'll be honest, it's not something I've seen in a long time. Petunia said a favorite part of Saturday is the Facebook Live broadcast. Thank you so much for being a part of that. I really appreciate it. Ted says on the walking safari they have fruit bats and they are giant. Okay, good to know. That might be something I'm going to have to check out on a future Saturday broadcast, because I'll be honest, it's not something I've seen in a long, long time. Linda has joined. Hey, Linda. Oh, I can hear the mine seagulls over here. I always like to stand around and wait how long it takes until I hear someone mimicking them, which I think is a lot of fun. Shelly says, can't wait to see the butterflies in 15 days. Jim is coming in July. Wonderful. Hope you have a great trip. Again, does my heart good that so many people are planning their trips here. Things are kind of getting back to a whatever normal is going to be. All right, we continue. Spaceship Earth straight ahead, which is where we started, is where we're going to wrap up in a few minutes. So Disney has started to install the beacons of light. So little light fixtures at the corners of the triangles all over the outside surface of Spaceship Earth. They're pretty hard to see because they're small and they're only in certain sections. We'll see if maybe we can catch any on our way over. Karen says, loves the seagulls at the sea. Me too, a lot of fun. Michelle, mine. I told you, you got to just hang on a minute until you can see someone or hear someone who says that. Always a lot of fun. Lizzie says, check out the bat house. That would be awesome. Lizzie, it is on my list. I've locked it away in my brain. Maybe never to be exposed again. But yeah, it's great. I would like to see it actually, because I have not done that and seen it in a long time. Beryl says, and the People Mover reopens this weekend. That is very exciting. I only wish that I could have gotten a park pass reservation for the Magic Kingdom, because I would make a beeline straight over to Tomorrowland to check out the People Mover. I've got to imagine that there are going to be some long lines for the People Mover. I always say that if there's a long line for the People Mover, you know it's a busy day, because that is an attraction that can serve a lot of guests. But exciting that it is back. All right, Spaceship Earth looks good. Actually, I don't think that the new light installation has happened on this side of Spaceship Earth, but it is happening. It's really going to give a unique look to this structure. Jamin says, thanks for the walking tour. Miss Disney so much. George says, was there on October 1st, 1971, the day it opened. Wow, that is very cool that you had an opportunity to be on opening day. Very nice. Kathy said, did Trails End open yet? Don't quote me on this. I think no. I do not believe Trails End is open, which is a pity because actually I love going there. I love the fact that it's back in the section where the shops and the restaurants are. Hoop-de-doo musical review. I miss you too. I hope you come back. We'll just have to see. John said, we'd just sit on the bench. What a nice thing to do. I agree with you. John says, when will the train open? This is another good question. So the Walt Disney World Railroad at the Magic Kingdom has been down for, I think, more than a year, in part because Disney had to rework some of the track for the installation of the Tron coaster in Tomorrowland. They're taking the opportunity to kind of maintain everything. So a lot of track is being replaced. So they're definitely making progress, but it's going to be a while, I think. Not quite ready to reopen, but probably, my guess would be this year. That's my guess. Jody said, it is windy. We do have a windy day here at Epcot. It's nice, though. You can hear the new entrance plaza music here. It's really nice. It doesn't really have exactly the same feel as we had before. Before it was more themed to the attractions here in Epcot. Now it's more, I would say, orchestral. You know, Epcot, Disney says, is a place of grand possibility and big ideas, and the music that you hear definitely does say that. Linda, hello to you. Judy says, do I normally stay for lunch after the broadcast? I have done that on occasion, but typically I make my way out and, well, just start the normal Saturday kind of stuff. Errands, resting, that sort of thing. Larry said, saw a posting, the railroad track is being laid right now. Yes, it is. Jerry said, can I tour Fort Wilderness? That's a good idea, actually. There's probably going to be more times when I can't get park pass reservations. So that is a good recommendation. Thank you. A lot of people on their way in. Ronnie asked, what's for lunch today? Haven't worked that out yet. Kevin says, are there people on the People Mover? I don't know if that's happened yet today. So Disney has announced that either today or tomorrow, People Mover is supposed to be back in operation. Actually looking forward to it very much. C. Todd says, thanks for the great views of Epcot. My pleasure to bring it to you. Thank you for being here and being a part of it. Everyone, as always, I appreciate your joining me for the Facebook Live. Thanks for all the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up and the hearts, especially the shares. As I say, shares is one of the best way to get the word out. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. Probably be back, God willing, next Saturday. So most Saturdays, typically at 10. Unless I come to Epcot, then maybe it's more like 10:30. For a live broadcast, a chance to chat, a chance to share some Disney fun with you. And I hope you have a great weekend. So, until next time, God bless everyone.